Now to the business report with Joel Crosskill.
Lots to share with you in the business report today. Emerging from the groundbreaking ceremony for the expansion of Grand Palladium Hotels and Resorts in Lucy, Hanover, which at the time of its construction in 2008 became the largest of its kind in Jamaica's tourism history. Vice President of Grupo Empresas Matutes and President of the Palladium Hotel Group, Abel Matutes, shared the scope of the expansion plans and the Spanish-based entity's ongoing commitment to the island.
The expansion is going to be 948 new rooms. This resort right now has 1,050 rooms. So in total, there's going to be 1,998 rooms. We had to put like 2 more rooms in order to try to round up. But we'll see. But let me tell you that this makes this resort, this complex, the biggest complex in our company, and we're very excited that it's in Jamaica. The total investment, it's going to be over 500 million euros. Believe me, we're trying to make it work in order to control it and not be too over 500 million. But I mean, definitely it's going to be over 500 million, which is also, by the way, the biggest investment ever done in our company for a resort.
Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett says the immediate future of the sector will see rapid expansion and additional FDI, with thousands of rooms set to come online in 2025.
This year, Prime Minister, we are breaking ground for nearly 6,000 new rooms, a total of nearly 2.5 billion US dollars. And this facility begins that process. We have 3 more to go before this half of the year is over. And by the second half of the year, we'll finish the lot for this year. 20,000 new rooms over the period, providing 50,000 new jobs across the spectrum of the country.
According to Prime Minister Andrew Holness, those new additions to Jamaica's tourism offerings come at a time that significant investments are also being made on capital projects.
We cannot continue to have the tourism product develop in an exclusive way, meaning that we build resorts which it would appear that when you step off the main road and into the resort, you're in a different world. That's not the kind of tourism that we want. The entire Jamaica should look like a resort. So yes, I can tell you immediately that we have some very good plans to improve the road that runs along here, to build a new road inland, which will be a proper highway, to bypass Lucy and Hopewell, to make massive investments in the town of Hopewell, to turn Hopewell into a charming old town with the historical sites there properly developed to reap the tourism benefits from them.
The sector is also being reshaped towards a more sustainable and inclusive model that further entrenches the tourism linkages framework.
We need to get more of our tourists into our townships, into our communities, into our markets, interacting with our people, buying the goods and services from our local businesses. We need to do this. We have given certain directives in this regard. One of them is that we expect that our investors here will provide our farmers in particular with long-term supply contracts. That is critical. The question about whether or not they have the capacity to deliver and whether or not they have the quality of the delivery of the product, those questions can't be answered until they get a chance, until they get the opportunity. And that is a critical part of the Aspire agenda. We must give our local producers who supply the tourism industry long-term supply contracts so that they can invest in building capacity, so that they can invest in making the quality the standard that you would like. So that is a directive.
An additional aspiration of the administration is to untangle the bureaucracy that Prime Minister Holness has identified as a significant hindrance to the ability of government to follow through on capital projects in a timely way.
The bureaucracy simply cannot cope with the level of capital investments that the government is making. This is the first I'm really articulating the problem in this way, but the truth is that the conversion of the capital budget into the actual physical capital, it is very slow. And I'm certain that even the Batutas group here, in trying to get this done, and other projects and other tourism persons who are here will say that this process of permittings and approvals, it moves at a very slow pace.
And that was your business report. I'm Joel Crossgill.